Alright, Smoke Wagon 45 here with the cowboy guns. And to be clear, this is where my Smoke Wagon 45 handle, or A.K.A, has come from. I don't know, half a dozen years or more, I started getting into cowboy action. So you had to pick your own A.K.A, so I picked Smoke Wagon 45. And basically, if you don't know, that came from the movie Tombstone. The bar scene where Wyatt Earp is taking over the gambling hall of the bartender's establishment. So he kicks the current card dealer out and makes it his own. So in that he asked them if he's going to skin that smoke wagon or what. So obviously the smoke wagon part comes from the Colt 45. So I have two. These are replicas. These are Taylor & Company Colt 45 replicas, 6-shooters, but that's where the smoke wagon comes from. And yes, they have been cleared. And I do have two of them, and yes, I clear everything before I put it on camera. So everything's been cleared. So there's my two 45 long Colt pistols, Taylor & Company. I like those. That's where the name Smoke Wagon comes from. Then when it came to rifles, Taylor & Company, again, has some very nice ones, but I wasn't too thrilled with the color of the wood that they have. I'm a real big fan of American walnut, and their finish has a little bit of a reddish tint that I don't care for at all. So doing some more research, I came up with the Winchester. Yes, it's a Winchester. It's built in Japan, but it's using all of the Winchester proper Winchester drawings and even some of the Winchester machinery that was used by Winchester. So it does have the Winchester trademarks on it, and it does have the American walnut, which I am a real huge fan of. So there is that. That is also 45 long Colt. Real nice color case hardening finish. Real big fan of this. Shoots really nice. It's got a real smooth action. Love that. And then to continue with the cowboy guns, you needed a shotgun. So I went with, and I just did this, Winchester 12 gauge pump action shotgun. And this is an original Winchester. Found it in a pawn shop here in Chandler, Arizona. Cut down the barrel. It was quite a bit longer, so it's about 20-inch barrel. Had a new bead installed and a new spring installed. It is in very, very fine condition. I think this one was actually produced in like 1907 or 1914, 11, somewhere around there. Somewhere between 1907 and 1914. Can't remember exactly when, but like I said, I actually traded this for another Winchester. I had a Winchester Model 94. So went to the pawn shop. I wanted to buy this. They didn't want to take my trade until, I explained to them this was a real Winchester built here in the United States before they sold to the Japanese. So they were like, okay, we'll do a trade. So I traded them for that Model 94. I think it was a good trade. Shoots really nice. Like I said, when I first got it, the spring was a little weak. So replace the spring, cut the barrel down, put a new bead on it, clean up the cylinder, and shoots real nice. So it's Winchester 12 gauge, model 1897. Browning didn't want to do this. He was not really a big fan of pumps, but Winchester pretty much demanded he do this. So he did comply. He had an earlier version, 1893, but that one was basically just for black powder only. This one is capable of shooting smokeless. A little bit beefier. Still has the bolt that comes through the back, but it's a very nice shotgun. I like it. Smoke Wagon 45 out.